It is 6:21. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. Man, it feels good to say that again. Now, bear with me because I'm still a little raspy, but hey, at least you can hear me now. So this is yesterday. I wanted to show you just how intense the energy is. We've been going like a roller coaster ride with these high frequency energy bursts and then it just turning blue. This is a lot. But with it, I feel a lot of new, fresh energy, new opportunities, new beginnings. Things are really beginning to open up, doorways beginning to crack open, noticing that like, hey, wait a minute, that door wasn't open before. Noticing all of this magic that's around you in this rebirth season, coming back to life, if you will. Now, if we zoom on today, you can see mostly blue. There's a lot happening in the background here with all of these lines coming in, filtering in. Then we have this band here at 20 hertz. 20 hertz is the third frequency of the Schumann resonance. And this is the frequency that we begin to really connect with spiritual aspects of life. If we look at the frequency chart, you can see down here that 20 is the first frequency on here, and it is the frequency of shame. So as we get high frequency energy like this, and all of these little bands filtering, it allows us to move out towards a higher frequency, thus raising our vibration. Think of this cone like a spiral. So this is something I'll get into in a different video, but think of it like a spiral of energy. And you are down here and you're spiraling out, expanding your energy. That's why when these bursts happen, there's all of this white high frequency energy. That's why we feel like on top of the world, like a buzzing bee. We have all this frequency happening in our bodies, in our chakras, all this clearing happening. And it's like we're being jolted with electricity. And that's why, because this is such a high frequency, it's pushing you to expand into those higher frequencies of love, of peace, acceptance, all of that. Getting out of this low frequency, this dense, heavy energy. Now, the Kumiana has been going crazy like all week, but here we are last night. It began spiking, took a little break, and then we are spiking again. Now, this spike goes all the way off this graph. But if we look at the E-field graph, it goes all the way up to like 400 hertz, which is just wild. And if we go back to our frequency graph, you can see where 300 and 400 is on here. All of this high frequency energy pushes us forward into a loving consciousness. But be rest assured that there will be people who fight against the love consciousness. And we just have to keep going. You just have to keep going and spreading your love and your light into the world, despite what others say. Your love and your light is contagious, just like anyone else spreading fear or hatred or whatever. Your love, your light, your energy is contagious, just like anything else. So spread it around and sprinkle it wherever you go. Now, with all of this expansion happening, it could be likely that you might be a little overstimulated or exhausted, just to name a few things. Now, that is to be expected because high frequency energy, we're still 3D bodies, still adjusting to all of this high frequency energy. It comes in waves, and your body slowly adjust to it. That's why some of us integrate this easier than others. It's all in how your body integrates it. So taking time to nap, rest, sleeping, or energy work is the best way to work through this. Meditation, great way to work through this because you're getting out of your way and all your soul knows what it needs to do. So all of these light codes, high frequency energy can come in, do what it needs to do without you getting in the way. Because let's face it, sometimes we just get in the way. Take time to get in the sun, feel the sun on your skin, feel that warmth, feel the hug from the divine. The presence of the divine is always there, and feeling the sun on you is a great way to remind yourself to feel that physically. It's also a great way to ground into the earth, remembering that you are present on this earth right now for a reason. Your presence here is needed, it's important, and that is why you are here doing this work right now. You wouldn't be on this earth right now if you weren't meant to be. You have a purpose. You have a light that is needed right now. And moving forward into wherever it is this energy is taking us. I feel it's somewhere very beautiful. It's like a breath of fresh air. I hope that you have a beautiful